Coming up today, we're chatting with Wayward Kings.
I'm just going to put it bluntly, you guys aren't around here. This is something you're really going for, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'll tell you about an absolute ripper of a warehouse session, and Dan will tell you how to nominate a local legend for the 2024 Lake Mac Awards. Produced on Awabakal and Warramai Land, this is The Good Stuff, powered by BYD on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good. Good
Stuff.
The good stuff. Last week, we shared an extra special warehouse session featuring local band Slow Cinema. It was really cool getting to hear the boys play stripped back versions of their originals, and we feel very lucky to be able to share these moments from our warehouse. The first of Slow Cinema's warehouse sessions is out now, and it's featuring their song Sizzler. To check out that warehouse session and much more, you can head to newcastlelive.com.au or check out the full playlist of warehouse sessions on YouTube. Good. Stuff. It's a very special moment here on The Good Stuff. Big Bad Danny is making his interview debut with Wayward Kings. He's done interviews before, but this is the first one on The Good Stuff. We're taking you backstage to West Best Bloc Fest.
And you guys have got some pretty loyal fans, right? But playing these festivals, I know from talking to other acts, can be all about not only getting your fans to turn up and support and show that there's a ground surge for your music, but it's also about other people getting a chance to listen to you that might not necessarily see your name in a gig guide and go to your gig based on not knowing you, yeah?
Absolutely.
Have you found that over the last couple of weeks playing? Because I should say you played Thrashville and now West Best.
Look, we've, even the last probably 2 months, even the shows that we've booked at the Wicco, we've just found that there's this organic growth that just keeps happening with us.
Yep.
You know, yeah, we've got our really loyal fans and supporters. But what blew me away was when we played the Wicco a few weeks ago, just all these, more people coming in that are staying and watching. They're there to come and see us, whether they've seen us on a billboard or a, poster or through word of mouth. And I think all I can put it down to is this really organic growth for the Kings, which is, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. You said word of mouth. This is a word of mouth band, I think. Yeah. People come to see and they tell their mate, you gotta come and see the Kings, yeah?
We hope so.
You hope so. Yeah,
we hope
we hope it. I feel that. And I want to get on to, this is the crux of the interview. Like, I'm just easing you in here. So that was the tickle. This is what I really want to talk about. I felt like, so it was Little King to begin with. You guys had Little King, right? Yeah. Okay, and then, the big single off the first Wayward Kings, the thing that you really put behind was Puppet Monster?
Yeah, Puppet Monster,
okay, right. So I feel like the new single, A-Lat, that's how you say it, isn't it? A-Lat.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is definitely now the sound of Wayward Kings. I feel like the last stuff was kind of like a crossover from where you had come from.
But they were old, the songs that we wrote as Little King.
Yeah, right.
And when we reformed the band again after 10-year hiatus, we decided to record a few of those songs from Little King.
Yeah.
So that were songs from 10 years ago. And the new tunes that we've recorded were all brand new tunes that are coming out over the next 3 or 4 months.
What
and
we
the
found
new EP
with the new tracks is that we've all the Kings have been able to contribute to that sound.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that is the real shift in terms of what Wayward Kings is about, where the earlier EP we did it out of COVID.
Yep.
Maddie and I put them together. We had a couple of rehearsals. We went in and recorded it. You know? But definitely the run of 6 tracks that we'll be releasing this year. It's phenomenal. You know, I think there's some awesome stuff in there, but it's a real collaborative approach to the sound that we have now.
And look, I'll say this before. We're mates, so I have a little bit of an insight. But you guys went away to actually make that happen, didn't you? That was a concerted effort to go away, get into a room and demo these tracks before you decided to get serious with them. Yeah. what changed between what you brought to what we're now hearing that's going to come out with a lat, and then what's going to come out after?
Well, I guess what changed is that we were able to, not have to deal with anything for a week or so, go in there and just bash out all these tunes. And it was actually the first time that all four of us had actually spent more than an hour together.
Yeah, right.
As a band, and we got to spend 4 days,
Yep.
in the Hunter Valley, and we literally had a bunch of these ideas. We went in there going, let's just jam on them.
Yep.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a piss up,
Yeah, right.
I
believe you.
Like seriously, no. We actually worked pretty hard. We played for about 10 to 12 hours.
Wow, okay.
Every day, And
Before the beers came
Before
out.
the beers came
Okay,
out,
yeah,
and then we got on it. But we worked really hard,
Yep.
and had our friend Alon come up.
Yep.
And help us with the producing side of things.
Yep.
And cut the fat of our songs,
Yep.
because they were quite long. And got rid of all the bad sections and tightened them right up. So
what's that like? Describe that for someone who's never had someone come in and go, nah, you don't need that, you don't need that, you don't need
there's
that.
one of our songs we played today called Burn Down the Gods. Like when I wrote the guitar parts for that, and at the start it was about almost a 5-minute song.
Right.
It's
And
under 3 minutes now or something.
And,
Isn't it?
it's under.
Wow.
And after one session with Alon, he's come and he's gone, that bit sucks, just get rid of it. Like this part, it's too long. You got to actually just get rid of all of that. And so, in the end, the song went from 5 minutes down to about 2 minutes 40.
Yeah, right.
And then it was this short, hard rock punk song.
Does that hurt, or because you trust the person that's telling you that it doesn't hurt?
Mate, it's completely like we're completely open to changing the songs to make the songs better.
Because from the outside looking in, I'm just going to put it bluntly, you guys aren't fucking around here. This is something you're really going for, isn't it?
Yeah, it is trying to write good songs, is the key, for me personally. And to hone it, make a concerted effort to write the best music we can.
Yeah, right.
I think too, Maddie and I have had an approach with the Kings to, we're thinking it more so as a business, so we've still got the energy and what we're trying to do, but it's really about going, 3, 4, 5 year plans, and I think that's where we got so much value out of going up the Hunter Valley, is that we strategized about what needs to happen. We had a plan before we even got up there.
Yeah, right.
And when there's just 4 of us in there, being able to go, look, this is what we need to achieve, let's just get that done, and then we've taken that into our philosophy of what Wayward Kings are and the direction and that we're going with it. So
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Well, thanks for spending some time with us. Before I let you go, when's the next music coming out? When can we expect it?
Well, there'll be another 4 or 5 tracks that we're going to hopefully release this year.
Yeah, no, come on.
Where's the next one?
I asked for a specific question. I want a specific Newcastle Live exclusive.
Oh, an exclusive.
Well, I believe our next track is going to be released at the Stag and Hunter.
Name?
Well, Human Nature or
Okay.
potentially Old Love. There's a couple there.
But we're not sure. We got a ballad or a rock
All right.
song. I don't
Okay,
know.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to feel it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to feel it, 100%.
Exclusive, Newcastle Live.
Coming
Thanks,
out.
guys. Appreciate it. Cheers.
No worries.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Dan.
This is where it sounds good.
Good stuff.
Lake Macquarie is on the lookout for unsung heroes for the 2024 Lake Mac Awards. The annual event looks to honour those who make a quiet impact in the region. The 2024 awards will also see a new category enter the event. The Outstanding Contributor with a Disability Award will recognise the valuable contributions made by individuals of all abilities within the community. To find out more about the nominations, head to newcastlelive.com.au.
Newcastle Live. Newcastle Live.
That's it for the good stuff today. I'd love to say a big thank you to Wayward Kings. Thanks heaps for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow from 4 p.m. for more of the good stuff.